Assalamualaikum. This is C413 subject, Foundation Engineering. So I'm the Group 8 reporter with the topic Earth Retaining Structures and Excavations. So ipag-discuss tanong sa video report kan. So mga types of retaining wall at saka types of excavations. And also their applications. Earth retaining structures or systems. So ayak between sa retaining structures na ginan sa mga structures pugusan sa mga area kung saan ad na mga high slope land ron or highland possible magkaroon ng landslide or erosions. So para maprotektahan yung mga area na yun is kailangan lagyan ng retaining wall or gabion wall. So as you can see in the figure 1, the schematic of retaining wall and common terminology. So kilay tanong ron niya na purso backfill or backfill o lupa para di may gubar or di maanas. Retaining wall. So as what I have said a while ago, retaining walls are structures used to support and retain earth in order to prevent failure of sediments. Usually sis kanyan pugusan sa mga kilid river at saka mga kilid karsada. For instance, sa Marawi na sa Matampay, Tampar, so mutun sa Inya papunta sa Iligan or sa palubar o sa Gunsungan na kapansin tanong na adna kwantro retaining wall kasi na highland ito or slope land lines ganito palawa na siyempre ron matagos o karsada. So iba na to magkaroon ng earthquake na possible magkaroon ng landslide doon. So kaapektuhan karsada or di tanong kato na baka possible mo na ma-accident na truck. So para ma-prevent yung mga landslide ng ground surface area doon na nilagyan ng retaining wall. So we have 7 classification of retaining walls. So first, the stone or block masonry retaining wall, the gravity type, supported type, cantilever beam, counterfort type, batteries, at saka gabion retaining wall. So usually ay pinaka-common sa pugusan na stone or block masonry retaining wall at saka gabion retaining wall. Number 1, stone or block masonry retaining wall. So for large block masonry retaining wall, normally less than 7 meter up to 15 meter yung height. Tapos yung front slope is nasa 1 ratio of 0.3 up to 1 ratio of 0.6 vertical height. Frequently, these stone or block masonry retaining wall are used to prevent small scale collapse and also to protect the slope land. So, kilay tanong sa screen. So, buntal stone or block masonry retaining wall. So, kapansin tanong ron, lagid kanyan bubita din sa net. Tapos, ad na mga atoron, ad na naka-arrange ron na mga stone or rock. So number 2 is gravity type retaining wall. For this retaining wall, the height is less than 5 meter. The width of wall base is about 0.5 meter up to 0.7 meter times the height of the wall. So these retaining walls are used to support the earth pressure by its dead weight. So kailangan sa mo sa screen buntal gravity type retaining wall. Number 3 is leaning type retaining wall. So in most cases, yung height niya is less than 10 meter up to 15 meter. Yung front slope niya is about 1 ratio of 0.3 up to 1 ratio of 0.6 vertical height. The same with the front slope of stone or block masonry retaining wall. So these leaning type retaining wall are used to support the earth pressure by its own dead weight while being supported by the earth at the rear or by the backfill. So kailangan sa screen buntal leaning type retaining wall. So number 4 is cantilever type retaining wall. So normally nasa 3 meter up to 10 meter yung height niya. Tapos yung width of wall base niya is about 0.5 up to 0.8 meter times the height of wall. Vertical wall resists the lateral load or earth pressure. The weight of the backfill over the hill slab can be used to support the earth pressure. So, kailangan san mo sa screen buntala cantilever type retaining wall. The number 5 type is counterfort type retaining wall. So mostly, more than 10 meter yung height niya. Tapos yung width of wall base niya is about 0.5 up to 0.7 meter times the height of wall. So the vertical wall and bottom slab is supported on three sides. That's why tinawag siya na counterfort type retaining wall. So it is more beneficial than the cantilever type retaining wall for higher walls. So kilay tanong sa mga busa screen so kuan buntala counterfort type retaining wall. The applications of retaining walls. Retaining walls are used to correct highway failures by increasing the forces tending to resist failures. Generally, retaining walls is placed at the top of the distress area or potential slope failure. So, na-discuss ko na yan kanina. So, retaining walls, nasa imbutad sa mga mga highway or kilida karsada. Add na mga slope land road or highland road possible magkaroon ng erosion or landslide. So, retaining walls have some potential applications as follows. Letter A, to support slope fattening and barren fields. Letter B, to prevent small-scale shallow collapse and to collapse of large-scale slope failures. Letter C, to function as a foundation for other slope protection works, such as creep works. So, all in all, retaining walls is pang protection. So, kung mga karsada, add na mga landslide na mga lupa. Letter D, to maintain the stability of the foot part of a slope after being distressed. So, kailay tanong sa screen. So, figure 2, the schematic diagram of slope foot protection. So, kapansin tanong, ano klase? For letter A, slope foot protection by gabion wall. So, ayan yung sarong na structure na gabion wall, which is bedrock, mga piyamta din sa mga mga alaator. For letter B, slope foot protection by retaining wall. Ay ang structure or retaining wall na concrete. Letter E, to catch rockfall in order to protect vehicles from rockfall. And also to provide road space, especially where right of way is limited. So, kilay tanong sa screen. So, figure 3, add na catch ditch yan. Iba na to ko mga karsada na add na mga silidro na slope land or highland na igiraw add na kanaso na mga lupa or anap kulilido na ator na diskan yang penreceive ko karsada. Ago ko protektahan sa mga vehicles pugitron. So kuilay taron sa figure so ator na bapya miya lilid or miya anas na kanabas kan yang penreceive ko karsada ka trap o retaining wall ko backfill o retaining wall. Excavation supports and their applications. So, excavation support or earth retaining structures are required where excavation is deep and required slope cannot be provided. Required talaga so kapitan sa excavation support if so foundation o building na so excavation yan natanto madalam. So, example nasi sa mga ubay aragat mga building na siyempre so condition na gilap kaon na add na pumuro na mga siyempre malamag solo pa na kailangan nakabita din sa mga support, excavation support. So the following table provides the safe height limit for different soil types based on their unconfined compressive strength and cohesion limits. So we have soil type, unconfined compressive strength, cohesion, safe height. So for soil very soft na less than 500 so yan. Tapos less than 250, less than 5 so safe height yan. Tapos for soft soil type nasa dapat na 500 to 1000 so compressive strength yan. Tapos so cohesion yan dapat na nasa 250 to 500. Tapos so safe height yan na dapat na nasa 5 to 10 feet. For medium and stiff, very stiff, hard, so kailan nyo sa screen. Types of excavation supports. So there are two types. The first type is soldier pile and lagi. Are nothing but eye sections which consist between two flanks. These eye sections are drilled into the ground around the periphery of an excavation. So kailan sa screen so design iyan. Figure 4 soldier piles and lagging for wide excavations and with horizontal struts. So, kapansin tanwa, kan talaga mong tatago no ng mga steel, mga putaw naka-horizontal strat. So, giindi kuan di excavation supports na hindi po gusto ra mo si kuan mga mega structure sa mga ala building para mabagas so kuan structure building. The second type of excavated support is soil nailing. It is another technique of protecting excavated ground. It is economical and rapid process. In this case, soil is reinforced in situ to make it stable. So, kilitang siya sa screen. So, design yan mambu. Figure 5, soil nailing method of earth retentions. So, this soil nailing is mas mag-anso process yan compared to soldier piled and logging. So, kapansin naman mo, lagi duad na mga totokron o lagi do mga ad na mga steel ro na sa ginanakuan excavated ground. So, that's the end of my video discussions. I hope mayroon kayong natutunan. Assalamualaikum.